Well, looks like we hit another milestone. 200 subscribers this time. Honestly, I was amazed at the first 100. And now, I've lured another 100. That's quite amazing. But honestly, thank you all for liking my content. From the smallest comments that I get on some of the videos, all the way to the 5 likes that I get in some shorts. I wanted to thank you guys. So, thank you. So, for my 200 subscriber video, I wanted to introduce myself and one other person that everybody has more or less gotten acquainted with, especially if you notice my thumbnails. You will notice her, always on there. Her name is Dare, spelled D-A-R-E. Easy. I never got to properly introduce her to you guys, and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do it. I made her back in the day, in the later years of high school. I wanted to make a comic with her, but it never really got realized. So she just sat in the back burners for a while. Eventually, when I got into college, I started to make her into an actual character, with a full plot and side characters as well. I honestly didn't think she would tag along this far along in my life, but here she is in her full glory. I honestly can't let her go. But before that, I wanted to talk about the 3 pieces of inspiration that came to be. There. The first piece of inspiration comes from when I was on Newgrounds, from an artist called Alvin Hugh. Surprisingly enough, his art is actually still easily found on the front page, a testament to show how good of an artist he was back in the day. I wonder what he's doing now. Anika seemed like a pretty cool concept. Unfortunately, I don't think he ever did more than just these 3 illustrations, but where one inspiration ends, another begins. My second piece of inspiration comes from Sabtastic. Sabtastic is actually still making art, and can even be found in a bunch of conventions and artist alleys, still selling her art. I do hope to visit her booth one day. Although her art style has changed throughout the years, I still remember the day when I found her character, which I'm pretty sure it's just her persona. From what I understand, she technically based this character off herself, as an adventurer. She drew her in a couple different situations here. The third piece of inspiration was a song by an artist named Waterflame. He makes a lot of arcade music and even made beloved music for Castle Crushers. Quite a great game there. But more specifically, the song I'm talking about is Glorious Morning. This song gave Dare a little bit more personality and life in my headspace. I'll let you listen to it for a bit. quite a classic song, I'd say. Once she was created, I didn't have much to go on with her character. So, when I got into college, and my first assignment was to make a character, I decided to finalize her. Oh man, I still remember being yelled at in that project. Didn't feel good. But honestly, it made me double down on Dare even more and continue to draw her. Thanks to that, Dare became what she is right now, which is a fun, energetic girl who loves heavy armor even though she's not strong enough to wear it. Her love for armor actually comes from her father, who is the blacksmith, and of course, her love of the color green. She loves being outdoors. She hates to be standing still. She calls archers cowards. And even though she loves the heaviest of armors, she hates restrictive wear, mostly because her abilities are fined for agility and swiftness. Her story comes from being born in a small little country that's poor and seems to be getting into a bunch of wars. So much so that they have relied on using every last bit of material that they have on these wars, whether it was to protect themselves or a foolish king. That is to be decided still. All you need to know is that Dare is the second generation of female knights in that country, due to the low number of males that died in war. And that's unfortunately all I can get into her. But fortunately for you guys, throughout the years, she just started becoming my mascot. And hopefully, she will continue to be my mascot. Now, for the second thing, I wanted to introduce myself. Zenith Control. Or, at least where my name came from. A lot of people think that my name actually comes from a game called Terraria. Unfortunately, I've never played the game, so I don't really know what the Zenith sword actually does. My name actually comes from an obscure game called Resonance of Fate. I'll hopefully be playing this game during Christmas, so look forward to it. But to put it simply, in this game, humans, to overcome a sickness that happened a long time ago, tied their souls to a machine and to certain stones. And thanks to that, this machine now controls when people die in this tower. The story follows three main characters as they search and forge their own fate, and it is up to them on whether or not they let this machine forge it for them. As for one of the main antagonists in this game, he figures out in the very first cutscene who and what this god really is, only after his wife had just died.
What? Impossible! How could this be our god? A machine? A machine told the final hour of our prelate's life? It's not for a machine to determine when a man should die! What meaning is there in such a death?
Zenith has taken the place of God, that's all.
For him to find out that this god decided when his wife would die drove him mad. So he went on to find a way to control this so-called god. And that's where my name comes from. Zenith Control. To control God himself.
Divine providence is only a calculation. I won't sit back and accept my fate!
A little overzealous if you ask me now. But that was past Zenith anyways. But today, I'm a little bit more chill. And yeah, that's where my name comes from. Again, I'd like to thank you guys for being here and subscribing to my channel. I hope that it keeps growing, and hopefully, I'll be making that 500 subscription video a lot sooner than I think. But let's aim for the next tier first. 300 subscriptions, let's go! But for now, please come and join me, tag along for the ride, or just stick around for shorts. Hopefully soon enough, I'll set up my PS5 and Xbox up by my computer so I can play even more games for you guys. I'm a very chill guy. I don't like talking through cutscenes, and I won't yell in your ear, unless I have to. Alright, until the next video I make, thank you as always